Today, we call this place Anawan Rock, right off of Route 44 in Rehoboth. It was here that Anawan surrendered to Benjamin Church. He handed over ceremoniously the wampum belt. The wampum belt has great value, but its symbolic value is even more. It's kind of like a king giving the crown jewels over. The idea was he wanted the bloodshed to end. Close to 3/4 of the native population had been wiped out during the King Philip's War, and a great percentage of the colonists were also dead. They just wanted the killing to stop. Anawan was promised the wampum belt would be returned, and he and his men would be spared. Neither turned out to be true. And we believe that's left a stain, a curse, on the entire land. It all goes back to that. That wampum belt is lost, likely forever. Maybe in someone's dusty attic, maybe in some king's war chest somewhere in England. We don't know. But until it's returned to the rightful people, we don't think that curse will ever go away.
Bridgewater Triangle is indeed a strange place. At the heart of it is the Huckamuck Swamp, a large wetland that covers quite a space. Over the years, many people have talked about encountering weird animals and strange creatures in the swamp. Everything from enormous snakes to creatures that could be, well, they could be compared to the Bigfoot of the Northwest. But one of the strangest things that I think is seen quite regularly around the Huckamuck Swamp are the large, enormous black thunderbirds. Native Americans gave them this name because they said that the movement of their wings, the sound was like thunder. I have personally talked to people who have seen these great birds, not only flying about the area, but they've encountered them standing on the ground. They say these birds stand approximately 6 feet tall, and when they've opened their wings to fly away, the span is no less than 12 foot long. And the sightings still continue to this day.
Here at the Assonet Ledge in Freetown State Forest, we find the ghostly apparition of a dark-haired woman. But who was the Lady of the Ledge? Local legend says that she was a Wampanoag maiden who fell in love with a colonist, but their love was forbidden by her family. She was distraught at the thought of living her life without the man she fell in love with. So she climbed up to the highest point of the cliff, then hurled herself down to the abyss below. In our time, under the right conditions, this scene will replay itself for a few unlucky witnesses. But if you venture there, don't get too close to the edge, because some who look over the side feel the anguish and depression of this long-lost maiden. And they too want to jump. This cliff haunts us all.
But perhaps the most infamous ghost of the Bridgewater Triangle is that of the red-headed hitchhiker of Route 44. Travelers down this stretch of road here on the Seacon-Rehoboth line will report seeing a man walking down the road thumbing for a ride. A man in dirty jeans and a ratty flannel shirt with long red hair and a red scraggly beard. They'll pull over to give him a ride. He'll get in the back seat, even if there's no one in the car but the driver. They'll ask him where he wants to go, but he won't say a word. He'll only point forward in the same direction the car was already going. And as they ride down this stretch of Route 44, suddenly they'll hear giggling from the back seat. Then that giggling will soon turn to maniacal laughter until it pierces the ears of everyone in the car and they just can't take it anymore. They'll pull over and they'll turn around and say, "That's it, get out!" But when they turn around, the hitchhiker had already disappeared from the back seat, despite going over 50 miles an hour down the road.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to refuel our lanterns and put fresh batteries in our flashlights. I suggest that you take a little 10-minute break and we'll be back to continue with our